Well, Joe, Tuesday night the issues sometimes with the performance, but it's progress, it's a win, gets you through to the next round, it keeps the wagon rolling, kind of thing.
Yeah, I think progression in the competition was key. To ask anyone who plays in this competition in the early rounds, the goal is to get to the stages where obviously we can certainly dream, and to go through was very important. And I think there'll be a lot of other clubs in their position that would have liked to have taken that kind of result in the games that they played. So against very tough opposition, I thought we were very professional. Work and discipline without the ball at times was fantastic, and to shut out a team who have scored a lot of goals at home on a difficult surface was great credit to the team. Yeah,
and certainly with a couple of changes in there, Rolling coming in, hadn't had a lot of football, but nice for him to get his opportunity and take it.
It's always, on the coaching staff, when we see the ability of players to listen to what information we've been given, and Roland is a player who's been patient, had to wait. He's done his loan. He's been in and around the group now for a period of time. He's been receptive to our coaching, and the manager showed great bravery in being able to pick him. And we've said this before. Talent is really nothing without opportunity, and once again we've given a young player an opportunity, and on the night I thought he did very well. It's a beginning, it's a start, and now it's time now to put hopefully some back-to-back performances in, and he can progress.
Yeah, so in terms of those that weren't involved on the night, or those that are sort of slowly coming back, are there any more coming into the group for this weekend?
We've got a strong group. I think sports science and medical department and preparation for the game on an AstroTurf was, I thought, spot on. We've managed to get most people recovered, because there's a little bit of a more lengthy process with the recovery with one or two players, but generally we're in a real healthy position going into this morning session.
So would you expect to be able to add a player or two to the squad?
Yeah, we could possibly add one or two. We had obviously Tariq had a game on Tuesday evening and got 60 minutes, and again it's fantastic for us all that his progression is good. We've had one or two players playing with knocks and getting through it, who have managed to play a lot longer than we probably expected. So again, great credit to those players, like Johnson Clark Harris playing 90 minutes on that surface was fantastic. We didn't expect that, and it just shows that at the moment the group are feeling positive about themselves, and as I said, we have a healthy competition.
How close do you think he is to being match fit? Because the amount of time he's missed, it's not that much, but it's enough to, surely he can't quite be there yet.
You can't quite be there. Obviously, you need probably a run of games. However, when you watch the game back at certain areas, you think, wow, he's still going, and he's made a good run into the box there. And so a great credit to him personally, and obviously the staff for the work they're putting in with him, because what people don't see is he's putting in extra hours in the gym himself, and working with physiotherapy and sports science department, at times working with the gaffer with the boxing gloves. So not obviously punching each other, but obviously the bags and the pads. And he puts the extra hours in to get himself fit, and it's not just him though. The players have shown a real appetite here to improve themselves, and fitness-wise as well. That's good.
And we know it's very much a squad game, but him being back and available just gives you a different threat, a different option than you have without him.
Yeah, of course. I think he's from a stature and a physical point of view, he's different to the other strikers we've got. So of course that's factual. He's going to be different. He gives us a presence, and obviously the main thing is he gives us goals. So it's very important that players like that, when you have them, you work with them, nurture them, and also play to their strengths. And the guys around them also have helped. Tom Nichols, Victor, and Tyler, young Lucas coming through, and we've got Kyle as well in and around the team that. We need to push each other, and those strikers and attacking players need to push each other.
Okay, so Shrewsbury this weekend, kind of similar, you're just below you in the table. These are the kind of games that going into Christmas will sort of determine where you end up respectively.
Yes, I've never been one to follow that. I mean, I think things can happen quickly in the new year, like you can get everyone together and so on. But you're right what you're saying. I think coming into this period now where you can feel that December air, you can feel it, and you think, well, we're still in 2 cup competitions, we're pushing, we're looking forward, we're in a group of teams at the moment that can progress and move themselves back into contention going into the turn of December with the FA Cup game. So getting to that December period, in a competitive position where we are right now at the moment, being so close to the top bit, along with Shrewsbury and some other teams. Yeah, they're big games, and it's great to continue to have those big games, and knowing that the prize is precious. So we fight for every point, and we scrap for every point, and we'll go there with that commitment we've had in all the games we have this season.
Okay, and what have you made of them from the work you've done, I'm sure, in the lead up to this game?
I'm not going to tell you everything, but you know, we know that they possess dangers. Of course, they have a manager now has been working with them for a period of time. We know that if we're in any way lacking concentration at certain moments with the way they play, you know, being able to work 2 or 3 different styles, we need to be ready. So again, due diligence, we pride ourselves on that, and we'll give the players everything we possibly can. You know, our prep starts pretty much on the bus after Bromley. So, but they're like ourselves. They had a replay the other evening, and as you said earlier, we're close. 2 teams are close, fine margins, and could come down to just a small bit of detail.